In this section, we'll review the tools and techniques for planned purchases and acquisitions. We have make or buy analysis, expert judgment, and contract types. The make or buy analysis is really a cost-benefit analysis, similar to the tool described in Project Initiation in Chapter 2. The focus here, of course, is to determine if it's more cost-effective to do all or some of the project work internally, or if bringing a vendor in makes sense. To ensure that you can perform your cost-benefit analysis of make or buy, include both direct and indirect costs. Direct costs are the cost of the organization's resources. Purchasing department time would be an indirect cost. The other consideration is that you may need skill sets or experience that the in-house resources do not have. You would need to add training and extra hours for the learning curve for assessing the cost of the make side of the equation. A contract would be negotiated if the decision is to buy vendor products or services. The PMBOK guide divides contracts into 3 types: fixed price or lump sum, cost reimbursable, and time and materials. We'll go into greater detail on each of these, but first I'd like to step back and review the project manager's role in procurement. The project manager must be involved in the creation of contracts and fulfills the following key roles: identify risks and incorporate mitigation and allocation of risks into the contract, help tailor the contract to the unique needs of the project, fit the schedule for completion of the procurement process into the schedule for the project, be involved during contract negotiation, protect the integrity of the project and the ability to get the work done, and protect the relationship with the seller. The project manager would be involved in one of the following types of contracts. Fixed price or lump sum. This type of contract sets a firm specific price for the goods or services rendered. It defines the deliverables agreed upon by buyer and seller, and the scope must be well defined and cannot change without amendments to the contract. Key items you should note for the exam are the risks that are borne by the buyer versus the seller. In the fixed price or lump sum type contract, the seller bears the risk of ensuring costs are covered and that profit is acceptable. They also bear the risk of cost increases, non-performance, or any other problems that can influence the expected outcome of the transaction. The buyer bears less risk. This type of contract minimizes cost and quality uncertainty. The next type of fixed price contract is the fixed price plus incentive. This type includes an incentive or bonus for early completion or some other performance criteria. Some risk is borne by the buyer as well as the seller. In the next section, we'll discuss the various types of cost reimbursable contracts.